tidal memory, where he drifted on the fringes of society. Lost in the vapor wine haze and the saxophone's lament, surrounded by holographic fish, he muttered to himself, eyes half closed, "The universe, it's just a ripple, man, a cosmic note held too long." He swirled the dregs of his vapor wine, clad in loose, expensive fabrics, tapping his fingers in perfect time with the complex jazz rhythm. Morning pierced the stale gloom, artificial light slicing through the haze. Tallis awoke to a pounding head and a world irrevocably fractured. On every screen, the sterile pronouncements of corporate news detailed catastrophe on Lycos. A sterile anchor spoke over images of a storm-battered facility. A tragedy on Lycos. A sudden, catastrophic storm breach has claimed the executive wing of the prime Hydrix collection facility. The entire Vire family, esteemed holders of the original water rights, are presumed lost. The Hum City Council extends its deepest sympathies and assures citizens that water distribution will remain stable under their temporary oversight. Tallis stared, stumbling to his feet as disbelief turned to horror, crying out, "No, no, null that, null that!" Summoned to the sterile heights of power, Tallis faced the council's proxy, a man whose face was a bland corporate mask. The proxy offered condolences as hollow as his smile. "Mr. Vire, a terrible loss. The council grieves with you." Dressed in a borrowed, ill-fitting suit, Tallis glared back, stating flatly, "You wanted the water rights. You got them." The proxy deflected, replying, "We are merely stewards. In fact, to honor your family's legacy and to manage public perception, we have an opportunity for you. Site manager, Hydrix Plant 7 on Lycos." Tallis scoffed, "Plant 7? That's a rust bucket on the edge of the trench." The proxy continued smoothly, "It's a vital post, a place for you to reflect, away from the city's distractions. The public needs to see a Vire still at the helm, even a spiritual one." Exile disguised as opportunity, delivered under the unspoken threat of utter erasure. Lycos greeted him not with solace, but with the brutal reality of Plant 7, a fortress of decay besieged by colossal waves beneath perpetually furious skies. Stepping onto the battered platform clad for cityscapes, he was met only by the wind's lash and the pitying contempt of a hardened crew. No one greeted him. Drenched in sea spray, he understood, whispering to himself, "So this is it." Months bled into the rhythm of the roaring sea. Within the algae-lit cavernous filtration chambers, Tallis, now cloaked in self-cultivated hydrohemp, preached his aquatic sermons to a handful of unimpressed workers. "And so, you see," he proclaimed, "the ocean isn't angry. It's singing a lament. The leviathans, the deep children, they feel the planet's pain. Hydrix would be nothing without my vibe calibration." A grizzled worker muttered aside, "Vibe calibration? The pumps are held together with rust and hope." Tallis retorted, "Hope is a frequency, my friend. You just don't speak fluent ripple." Then he pulled out a flute fashioned from recycled pipe, its haunting off-key melody echoing his solitary understanding. Amid the synthetic protein and plasteel confines of the mess hall, connection sparked. Jet, Jack Snacks, supply runner, cheerful cynic, plopped down opposite Tallis. "Boss Vibe," Snacks greeted him. "Heard you were trying to teach the Leviathans jazz. Any luck?" Tallis looked up, surprised, asking, "You don't think I'm a nullskull?" Snacks grinned, pushing a packet across the table. "Null that. The ocean's got feelings. Or it's just hungry. Either way, you're the only one listening. Here, Take this and call me in the morning. Snacks chuckled. It's a rare hydro-hemp gummy from the blocks. Good for vibe calibration. For the first time in months, Tallis smiled. A genuine warmth spreaded. Kith, he acknowledged. High above the raging tempest, on the observation deck, Tallis communed with the storm. Barefoot, robed, he took a slow drag from a joint, the cherry glowing. Easy now, big girl, just breathing, he murmured, exhaling smoke toward the battered window. They don't get your rhythm. They just drill and drain. But I hear you. We're vibing. He closed his eyes, serene amid the rig's groans, finding rhythm in the chaos. The hydro-hemp unlocked a deeper perception. Reality warped. The storm's roar softened to a melodic hum. Whoa, he breathed, pupils dilating. Pressing his hand to the cold window, he whispered, "You're showing me something." Through the maelstrom, deep below, he perceived faint, pulsing turquoise lights in impossible geometric patterns, a spectral city shimmering in the abyss. "What is that?" he wondered aloud. "What are you trying to say?"